Yo, what up? It's your boy, Kevin Kinkle, back for another edition of the Kevin Kinkle podcast, the Uplift Yourself podcast. It's a beautiful Friday night. I just want to briefly give my predictions for week 6, me and my pop. Last week, we both came out with 11 wins. What we're going to do is just cumulatively add our scores up after the end of the week, and we were going to rock out for the whole season. And if you guys want to follow or join us, you can too. Right now, me and my father are both at 11 apiece. I believe in this week we have 5 differences. This week starts the buys. For the high school games, we got Passaic Tech over West Orange 12-6. I believe West Orange was ranked 13th in that division. Or 13th in that part of the state, the North Jersey. Passaic Tech with the victory. I got one of the kids who's going to be on the come up segment this week coming from there. And then we got St. Thomas Equinus 56-7 over North Plainfield. I believe this was Tariq Holman's 50th win. So congratulations, brother. These dudes was up 49-0 at half. Wowzers. 49-0 at half. Craziness. But yeah, so it's another beautiful Friday night. Friday night lights. It was popping. Lenape lost in a barn burner, 28-27, I believe. Another awesome game for Zaire. 23 carries, 126 yards. He was doing his thing. They fell short in a great game. This is one of the better games of the Friday night. And here we go with the picks for this week 6. The suggestions or the prospects who we think are going to be winning and losing. This is me and my pop, week 6. The Thursday game was Washington versus Chicago. I took Washington. My pop picked Chicago, and Washington won. First game that we have on Sunday is the 4-1 New York Giants versus the 3-2 Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens were favored, I believe, by 3 or 4. Me and my father, both local guys, that could be a reason why, are going with the Giants, who are 4-1 over Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, the boys. Cincy versus New Orleans, we got a split. I picked Cincy and Joe Burrow. And my dad, Pop Dukes, picked New Orleans. New Orleans is 2-3, Cincy's 2-3. Jacksonville is 2-3 at the Indianapolis Colts. Another split. I'm going with Joey Lawrence, the young boy from Jacksonville. And my dad's going for the Colts, Matt Ryan. Then we have Minnesota at Miami. Minnesota's 4-1. They reached up in the power rankings for me. At Miami, 3-2, who fell out of the power rankings. We both picked Minnesota. Then we have another Jets at Green Bay, another New York team versus a strong, well, not a strong, I don't think Aaron Rodgers really doing his thing this year, but me and my father both picked the underdog, the Jets. We had the Patriots versus the Browns. I picked the Patriots, my dad picked the Browns. San Fran, a 3-2 versus Atlanta, 2-3. San Fran's a 4.5 favorite. We both picked the 49ers. We got 3-2 Tampa Bay Bucks over a 1-4 Pitt. We both picked Tampa. We got Arizona and Kyler Murray versus Seattle, and the guy who I like to big up, Geno Smith. I went with Geno Smith. My dad picked Arizona and Kyler Murray. The 1-4 Carolina Panthers versus the 2-3 Rams. We both picked the Rams. Kansas City versus Buffalo, which may be one of the games of the week. I picked Kansas City, Pat Mahomes, my fantasy squad. My dad picked Buffalo, Allen and the boys, Stephon Diggs, Von Miller. And the other game of the week, the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles chant. But Eagles 5-0, Dallas 4-1. We both picked Philly. And then the Chargers at Denver, we both picked the Chargers, 3-2, and Denver's 2-3. So that was a quick roundup of who we think is going to win for the games. Like I said, I had 11 right last week. My pop also had 11 right. We're going to add up the total scores, and we're going to keep it going from there. So last week was the first week. This one we're going to continue. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. So we'll see how we make out of them. This is Kevin Kinkle Podcast, Uplift Yourself Podcast. Let's talk about a podcast. I love y'all. We will be talking about boundaries for all my ladies out there who's not really into sports. This is a conversation that I really think you want to listen to. And if you could like, subscribe, comment on YouTube. I'd like to hear your input and see what you have to say. All right. Have a blessed one, y'all. I love y'all. This is Kevin Kinkle Podcast. Peace.